Hello friends, welcome back to a new video. My name is Vivian from ThePaperLetterBlog and this is part 2 of one of my Craft With Me sessions. Now, if you're confused as to why I'm starting with the finishing of this envelope, and that is actually because I started with these envelopes in the previous Craft With Me video. I basically had 4 letters, 4 PO box replies that I wanted to finish, and I'm doing that in a Craft With Me session where I just filmed what I was doing for an entire night and then I turned that into 2 videos. So in the previous video I showed you the beginning, and then in today's video I'm going to show you how I finish it. So this project I did not start yet because I worked on 2 letters in the previous video and then 2 letters now, but I am going to finish all 4 of them by closing them off with some wax seals, which is obviously one of my favorite things. Yeah, so there's that. And the reason why I like this is only my second ever Craft With Me video, but the reason why I like making these and why I liked the idea of making them is because it's a little bit slower. I know a lot of people these days are into fast videos, a lot of information, a lot of ideas in like a couple minutes time, preferably no talking, but if you're here on my channel you know that I like to talk in these videos. A lot of people like my videos for my talking, and these Craft With Me videos, they go a little bit slower, and I want to keep the pace slow. I want to keep the chats. I want them to be, you know, I want the Craft With Me videos for you to be something that you would watch when you're crafting and you can just craft along, or even when you cannot sleep. I'm kind of hoping that these videos can be a nice break from a busy day. But I'm obviously not an expert. Maybe this will, I don't know. I guess I'm also a little bit sleepy. I'll give you a little bit of, I'll paint a picture for you of what this is looking like, because I'm in a different setting. I'm pretty sure you cannot hear that. Maybe my voice sounds different, I don't know. But my computer is actually in my craft room right now. My computer is usually downstairs in the living room, which means we have a lot of cats. 2 cats will make noise. We will have my boyfriend making noise. And now I'm upstairs in my little craft room because when we moved here, I decided not to put my computer in my craft room because I like crafting without the distraction of a big computer there. Because when I have my computer and my craft supplies together, I find that I focus most of the time more on my computer than on the crafting, so I made the decision to put my computer downstairs. But in case you haven't heard it yet, last Sunday I did my very first live stream on Twitch. I have done live streams before, I've done them on YouTube, but I decided to do a live stream on Twitch because, well, for numerous reasons. I like keeping my streams and my videos separate, and Twitch is also kind of an exciting website which has a lot of possibilities for me and for you guys as well, and you do not need an account to watch the stream. So even if you don't want to make an account, you could just watch my videos, my streams. So I will link my Twitch stream channel down below so you can check that out if you like. So news. That's my cat. So I had to, in order to be able to stream, I had to move my computer upstairs, and I'm just leaving it here for now because that means that I can play The Sims while I'm crafting, and it also means that I can do my video editing and my voiceover in a different setting. I don't know, it just excites me, I guess. That's part of the picture I wanted to paint. By the way, in the background I am making a shaker. It fails. I don't know why. This does not often happen. I haven't made a shaker in a long time, but I close it with my fuse tool, which I've let heat up for at least 15 minutes, but it doesn't work. It opens again, so I decided to leave the shaker out. But I did put it in the video for some reason because it felt weird just to leave it out. So that's part 1, and then part 2 of the picture I'm painting is that it's night time. It's nearly bedtime. It's dark out. I have one of my curtains closed, the other one opened. Usually I'll close both of my curtains because I'll feel watched otherwise. But right now I have one open because it's raining. There was a storm on Sunday and on Monday. Today's Monday, by the way, but there was a storm and now it's not storming anymore. But there's rain and I don't know, it's so cozy. I love being inside when it rains. So I just left one of my windows open so that I can kind of see the rain, I guess. And there's not a lot of people on the street when it rains, so I won't feel as watched. And then also, I have a cup of tea. I actually have my tea in a cup and saucer. Like, if you hear that sound, that's me putting my cup back on the saucer. I feel like a very posh English British lady when I drink my tea out of a cup and saucer. But I've had this cup for so long, I never use it because, you know, I just drink out of mugs these days. But it just feels fancy. I'll upload a picture to my Instagram if you want to see. And then last thing is I have a little candle here and a blanket, and I'm feeling very, very cozy. So I hope you're cozy too. Hope you're comfortable and still watching me craft. My plan or my goal was to talk about the mail I'm making, but so far I'm not doing a great job of that. But basically a long time ago, if you've watched part 1 you'll already know this, but I have a box filled with projects that I have never finished. And the reason why I don't finish them is because sometimes I won't feel inspired and then I'll just put them in the box, and then when I have a receiver I will continue because I can, you know, sort of picture the receiver and hopefully make something that they will like. So yeah, spoiler alert, this one went to Trust. Yeah, I'm afraid it will take some time to arrive because it's going to Indonesia, and I know from experience that's going to take a while. But all I did is I made a mixed media front for that card, and then I die cut those sort of circles out of it, and I decorated the inside with some paper. I made a little goodie bag out of some leftover wrapping paper, and I decorated it with some gorgeous die cuts that someone sent me. I don't know what collection they are, but they're like very summery and I thought they matched the colors perfectly. And then also some random die cuts that I had in my stash. And then I'm just adding goodies. I also added a mail tag, which was on a beautiful gold and white circle tag that I received from Kira a little while ago, Kira Pace. And then obviously, you know, like a little baggie with some goodies and some different things. I have a new die that makes a globe. So I made a pink globe with a little heart on it. It's adorable, and I just turned that into a couple embellishments, and then I added one to this mail. So there's that. And then the envelope is a regular white envelope. A lot of people ask me where I buy my envelopes. These are just simple, boring, plain white envelopes that you can probably buy in any store. And then off camera, like a long time ago, I stamped. See, there on the left is another one of those globe embellishments. Off camera, a long time ago, I stamped those succulent flower, I don't know, little pots stamps on there. I have clear stamps with those designs that I received from Inloveartstore. Not sponsored, but gifted. And then I'm just coloring them in with some pencils. So that is all I did. And yes, so as you can see, all 4 projects are finished. If you would like to see the other projects, I finished all 3 of them actually in the previous video. I thought it was 2, but I finished 3 of them in the previous video. Some of them have crafty projects in them. Some of them, or one of them, has just goodies and then a little cute little pocket. Like I said, if you want to know more, you know, watch the previous craft with me video that I uploaded last week. And then now all I'm doing is I'm adding the stamps. I'm adding my address labels. You can see them, you know, that green framed sheet. Those are my address labels. Don't worry, it's not my home address, it's just my PO box. My home address is still private. I have some Rooibos vanilla tea, by the way. It's the best. And then the little forms I was filling out, those are customs forms. I don't add them to all of my mail. I just add them to the ones that go overseas. I think in Europe we're not yet required to fill out a customs form. I mean, we have to as from 2020 on, but they don't check it yet, so usually I don't bother with a customs form. But if I send something out of Europe or across the seas, you know, I always have to fill that in. It's basically just, you know, like border control. You write down that it's paper, it's a gift, it doesn't hold any value, and that it's handmade, so that they won't have to open it to see if there's anything suspicious in there. Nothing too special, but I know that if you do not include one of those forms, the chances are bigger that they open your mail, which is obviously not fun. I mean, they could still open my mail, but I always think that if like a customs officer sees a handmade colored sticker covered envelope, they probably won't suspect me to be like a drug dealer or something. They'll probably know, like, okay, this does not look suspicious or dangerous at all. But obviously that differs per country. I have to say, I have never personally received. I receive a lot of mail from overseas. As you all know, I receive a lot of mail from overseas, both from my PO box, but also in the past I used to do a lot of swaps, and I of course have some international pen pals. Still, I received a lot of mail from foreign countries, and I have never received mail that had been opened by customs. I've only received damaged mail, or maybe I have received it, but they just covered it up super well. And then I'm also fairly certain, or I've never heard back from people saying that my mail had been opened. So I don't know how often they actually do open people's mail, but I know some countries are stricter than others. And then obviously I'm making wax seals. I also have a couple videos where I make just wax seals, so if you're interested in this process, go check them out. They're all on my channel. I even have a separate playlist just for wax sealing videos. I think that, as you can see, you obviously, like right now, all you can see is the back of the spoon. You cannot actually see me pour the wax. By the way, this wax seal, I'm gonna redo it because I did not like how it came out. I didn't like it. And then I have a vellum envelope so I could carefully peel off the still warm glue, and I'm just gonna redo it. But I'm thinking of trying wax sealing videos with like 2 angles. I cannot move my camera around when I do this because it's just too much work, but I could use a lesser quality camera that I got from my dad. I mean, it's technically speaking still his camera, but he doesn't need it for work anymore, so I'm just borrowing it. But probably I'll never have to give it back. But I have a second camera, it's just less quality, and I'm thinking of doing like a 2-angle view for wax seal videos in the future, so that you can also see the actual pouring. By the way, that candle, the black little candle that you see on the screen, is also the one that I've lighted now. Lit, is it called lit or lighted? I don't know. That I'm burning now. It's a teeny tiny candle from Rituals that I got in my advent calendar last December. I am always amazed at myself. That's not something I often say, but I'm pretty good in small talk, right? I can talk about the candle, can talk about a camera, I've talked about the rain. Don't know if anyone is interested, but I'm definitely filling up the voiceover again. But I don't care, I like these kind of videos, and I am now nearly at 6,000 subscribers, which is insane. 6,000, like when I started this channel I probably had 6 people watching my videos, and now I have 6,000 nearly. I mean, when I'm filming this I'm like 50 people away, but it's crazy. I never would have thought I would ever reach that many people, but that also tells me that I think people do kind of like my chattiness. It's okay. I'm confident now. No, that's a lie. I'm still not confident. But oh yeah, I also wanted to tell you one more thing. Don't leave at the end of this video because I'm just pouring myself some more tea. Don't leave at the end of this video because we are going to watch some more tea slurp. We're gonna watch some more pictures from the hashtag ThePaperLetterBlog page on Instagram. Basically, if you ever upload a picture of a project that was inspired by one of my videos, what you can do is use the hashtag ThePaperLetterBlog, and then I'll pick a few out every now and then to showcase in my videos. I really enjoy, like, people would always often tag me in their pictures saying that they made an accordion folder or a flip book inspired by my videos, and now we have a hashtag where we can see all of the projects, and it's just so exciting. It's still kind of crazy to me, like having 6,000 subscribers is kind of crazy, but you know, like knowing that people actually get inspired by my videos, it's just, I don't know, I cannot put it into words. It means so much. I don't know, I just wanted to thank you for that, I guess. So a big thank you for everyone for sharing these pictures, for watching my videos, for being one of the 6,000 subscribers. It definitely means a lot to me. I hope I made that very clear. And now at the end of the video, we're just going to watch everyone who has uploaded a picture to the ThePaperLetterBlog hashtag. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, on YouTube, and everywhere else, and I will see you again very soon. Thank you so much, guys, and yeah, have a lovely day. Bye bye.